If you could take a breath together, feeling this interbreathing flow, feeling how the breath breathes in and receives, and the breath breathes out and gives. Inviting in the trees to breathe with here and now. Breathing in, yes, we receive oxygen, but breathing in the spirit breath. Spirit breath that we interbreathe through the ether. And breathing out, yes, with the trees as an offering, but also offering the spirit breath to be released freely. So perhaps as simple as breathing our way back to remembering is what all of nature is inviting us to be, to do here and now. So welcome, welcome, beloved. I will be sharing the recording only of the first of the month gathering publicly. So if you would please mute yourselves just for now, that would, help with the sound quality. Thank you. But that doesn't mean you can't spontaneously unmute. If you feel to express something, please feel free. And we will also come together in a dance of dialogue if we feel to. But first, let's just prepare ourselves to be our most natural transceiver self, a transceiver. So a transmitting naturally with each breath out, a receiving naturally with each breath in, as one flow together with all of nature. Welcome, Binti. Thank you for being here. And let's call in all of nature. I begin with the herd of light here because it was really Yoshi who instigated and inspired these unique gatherings. So we begin by calling Yoshi in. I told her we need you. And Teddy. And Khalil and Taz. We're finishing up a little bit of grazing time. And Travis, who's in the shade of the elderberry tree, as it's 100 plus soon to be here. And Omar, who is an unseen pole star presence for the herd and for us all to tune into. And feel this herd of light as one herd with all beings. So calling in all beings now, nature beings, trees and flowers and horse beings, every child of Mother Gaia, which includes ourselves fully. Simply by bringing a conscious glance of love as an invitation to the flowers, to the soil, to the elements, to Mother Gaia. And just feel how our love bridges us all together. Call in your special pole star beings who have come to share this pilgrimage of life with you as teachers and friends and most intimate companions. Those that perhaps have dissolved their form and are fully present right here with one glance of attention. And allow their formlessness to awaken your core of non-matter. Calling in the sky, the rivers, the plant beings, the winged ones, the oceanic beings, and all of our human brothers and sisters, kindreds on this ever expanding spiral of love. And feel your place here and now, interbreathing with the whole, this holy wholeness. And then placing that flower of the intention, what brought you here to this very gathering with kindred. The intention, frequency of that intention, you can breathe it into a flower. Visually breathing it into a flower, that intention, so deep. And place that flower in the center of this circle. And behold this bouquet of all of these converged fragrances of intention, each with a different quality, all in harmony. And breathing this in, this convergence of fragrance, of deep intention, and allowing it to resound through a tone or simply in silence through your breath as an offering to the whole. And then listening, listening, listening. Hearing the whole universe, hearing this offering of your voice, of your breath, of your intention. I hope you can feel the gratitude, not just in my own heart, but the one heart gratitude for your being here, beloveds. We will begin now to open to what I call transmissions. They are transceivings out with the herd. And the transceivings take place with all of you invited in. So you co-create these transceivings. So just allow them to dance through you and see what it feels like as a felt sense with your whole sensate beingness, not just the mind. And we will explore a word pointer, a word vehicle that carries with it an energy, a frequency. Yes, a meaning, but more so a frequency of wisdom that we're awakening. Release, release. Thank you for the reminder. To let in, we have to unabashedly release. So let's take a moment to do that and make room within. I'm going to take a sip of my most beautiful blue water. Look at this water. I just discovered putting blue algae in your water makes this incredible color and alkalizes the water. It feels like velvet. So come and be quenched, beloveds. The word pointer of our converged attention and intention is coherence. Becoming familiar with this word pointer. Oh, Camille, hello. I did not welcome you personally. So good to feel you. So these transmissions now on coherence. As nature beings, our natural state is one of coherence. A coherent frequency flow in which all parts of our being are in harmony. As nature beings, our natural state is one of coherence. A coherent frequency flow in which all parts of our being are in harmony. Just feeling these words as word vehicles in your own being as a nature being. A state of ease for all parts of our being to reharmonize. We simply stay tuned to the hum of our essence. A state of ease for all parts of our being to reharmonize. We simply stay tuned to the hum of our essence, a frequency of being. That is our go-to. While each individual essence is a unique frequency tune, all essences are miraculously in harmony with one another. Wow. All individual tunes, yet all essences are in harmony, full coherence with one another. This is the secret of nature, the miracle of coherence. The frequency of essence light, of who you are, is a unique frequency tune. It is the non-matter of each appearance as matter. It is the non-matter of each appearance as matter. This frequency of essence light is the non-matter of each appearance of matter. Singing all back into harmony in a simple breath, and quite effortlessly too. No matter what seems to matter, you are non-matter at your core. And this non-matter of who you are matters. It is the non-matter of you that allows you to shine, no matter what seems to matter. Your shining matters and re-matters all. This coherent frequency flow is all of nature's most familiar, predominant, and natural state of being. It is simply a state of ease, a coherent frequency flow, coherent with isness, luminous isness. This coherent frequency flow is our most familiar, predominant, and natural state of being. It is simply a state of ease, a coherent frequency flow, coherent with isness, luminous isness. And it is here, right here and now, that we must remind you. You are all nature beings, and this is your most natural state too. One that you are often unconsciously trying to regain through all your strivings to gain. It is here and now that we must remind you. You are all nature beings, and this is your most natural state too. This coherent frequency flow of ease. One that you are often unconsciously trying to regain through all your strivings to gain more matter, which in truth does not matter. Reuniting your glance of attention here and now with the non-matter of your being, the non-matter of who you truly are, reuniting your glance of attention here and now with the non-matter of your being, the non-matter of who you truly are, returns you to coherence, your most natural state of ease. Let's take a breath of this natural state of being here with the herd, with all of nature, with one another, interbreathing back our return. Feeling the shining luminosity of isness as who you are. And feel the coherent frequency flow. Sing. Hello, Kitty. Welcome.
Well, hi. I'm so glad I made it.
I am too. Now, just for sound quality, if you could mute yourself, that would be such a help.
Sure.
Thanks so much, and we'll talk soon. Our transmissions today, Kitty, are on coherence, exploring and rediscovering this natural state of ease. Reuniting your glance of attention, simply soft-eyed, here and now, with the non-matter of your being. The non-matter of who you truly are. Your essence song, singing, returning you to coherence. Your most natural state of isness. Your most natural state of ease. And feel how supported you are here and now. So together, as we lean in to all of nature and lean in to our true nature with softly honed light of awareness, bringing all into a coherent light of simple awareness. So feeling this softly honed light of awareness, which is bringing all into coherent light. And here we ask and begin the inquiry, what is your most familiar state of being? Just exploring this, perhaps as a little movie reel of your week, of your day, of your time here. What is your most familiar, most common go-to of frequency flow? Just bringing the soft glance of awareness light there is in and of itself bringing coherence. Feeling that. How would you describe this felt sense of this flow of frequencies that are predominant in you? And if they sang a song, what would that song sound like? Does this frequency flow within you feel like your most natural song? Are you conscious that your being is a musical vessel emitting song with each breath? And are you aware, simply aware, noticingly aware when incoherent notes dominate, those that are out of coherent harmony with the song of your essence? How this very song of incoherent dissonance creates dis-ease. Dis-ease. Simply bringing awareness to these flows of energy. With a soft, honed light of awareness is enough. Noticing if this Now we'll continue in silence, breath by breath. So I have a fresh ice pack on the phone now, so we'll see how long. So exploring yourself as a musical instrument, breath by breath, emitting a song, and becoming aware of the incoherent notes which may dominate and bring the song out of harmony with the song of your essence. Noticing how this very song sings a coherent dissonance which creates dis-ease, an unnatural state which is not ease. So as nature beings, reconnecting with this frequency flow of coherence. Here and now, all of nature is yearning to rekindle your innermost remembrance of this simple restoring of your whole being back to natural coherence. We feel elated that you are wanting to explore this at this very time, that you are coming together at this pivotal time of urgency. This is a key back to ancient doorways where miracles are co-created. For when you come together in this way, shepherding your converged collective attention while leaning on the staff of love's intention, the authentic power of the remembrance reawakening through the microcosm of you is amplified immeasurably within the macro cosmic whole. When you come together in this way, shepherding your collective attention while leaning on love's staff of intention, the authentic power of this remembrance reawakening through the microcosm of you is amplified immeasurably within the macro cosmic whole, holy wholeness. So here, right here, and now we begin in this simple breath. Deepening the remembering of estranged fragments of self and entraining all parts back to coherent wholeness. An embodied return to yourself as nature beings. Embodied return returns you to all of nature as one coherent frequency flow. Return to yourself in this way as a return to all of nature as one coherent interbreathing frequency flow. Here and now and sing. Here and now and sing. Can only happen through the portal of here and now. Co-hearing and nowing, singing. Here and now is the portal. Harmony with all parts of yourself. All parts of yourself invited back into coherence. Entraining all parts back to your essence song. We are here to sing you back home to your most natural selves. Coming into the coherent frequency flow of nature. It entrains you. It entrains your frequencies right back to your true nature of coherence. It's a musical vessel, the song of coherence, singing through all of nature, re-entrains, retunes you back to your true nature of coherence. This word, entrainment, is a key. This entrainment is why it feels so soul-quenchingly good to immerse yourself in nature. And this feels so exaltingly good for all of nature too. For each time you immerse yourself in your true nature of a coherent frequency flow, suddenly a harmonic chord of coherence sings out through all beings. Remembrance, singing. It's this entrainment of retuning to coherence in the presence of nature is why it feels so soul-quenchingly good to immerse yourself in nature. And this feels so exaltingly good for all of nature too. Each time you immerse yourself in your true nature as a coherent musical frequency flow, suddenly a harmonic chord of coherence sings out through all beings. Remembrance, singing. Oh, there are countless ways of creativity to explore here. There are 1,000 ways to kneel and kiss the ground. Come, come, beloveds, as one coherent frequency flow. We interbreathe with you here and now. Cohere and now and sing. Come, come, beloveds. There are countless creative ways to explore your return. 1,000 ways to kneel and kiss the ground. Come, come, beloveds. As one coherent frequency flow, we interbreathe with you here and now. cohere, and now and sing. So we pause now with the silence, the non-matter, as it rematters all matter from within. Just allow these pointers to assist your inner remembrance, and freely allow this remembrance to sing. And to feel the harmonic convergence singing through all beings here and now. I know this was a rich, multi-course banquet. So just allow simplicity, breath by breath, to assimilate what wants to be assimilated. And I'm going to just tone a few sounds to assist that as a musical vessel of nature. If there's a song that comes through you, you're muted, sing it. Allow it to sing. Inviting coherence to sing again and again. And this is the part of our sacred gathering where we can freely choose to unmute and share. So, beloveds, please feel free. If you would like to lend your voice to anything here and now, we are holding space as one yawning, making space, as Khalil is doing, as one here. Please feel free. This
So
part of the recording can be edited, so please speak freely and know that. Yes.
hey, Sabina.
Yes, Kitty.
Hi. I want you to know, as you were doing that melody, my head seemed like it expanded. And then I found I was doing the scale up and down, or doing the scales, going up and down, different ways. And I'm not a musical person. And find myself, it was, and it sounded nice to me too,
Oh, but you are a musical person.
I guess. Oh, and when you were talking about being coherent, and you said cohere, I pictured myself sitting in this black, loamy soil.
Mm.
Ah, I was home. It felt
Wow.
good, and you just don't know how much I needed this today. Past 3 weeks have been so rough. My vibration was different. Um,
Yes, it happens to the best of us.
I don't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like myself for a while, but
Mm.
I'm out of it. And
Well,
I,
you're offering some keys right now. Just notice the keys that you just offered back to coherence.
yeah, yeah. It's just, I tell myself, and this too shall pass. And sometimes it takes a while.
But feel, Kitty, let's just for a second feel that phrase, I didn't like myself. Feel the note of that in conjunction with the frequencies of incoherence that were coming through. How best to return to coherence in that alchemical noticing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know you see. I know you see. And I'm so happy, elated to feel your return.
thank you. Me too. Me too.
Was there more you wanted to share, beloved?
I'm gonna be back on the road this Friday. I'll be traveling again and exploring different areas, meeting up with friends, um, just enjoying nature wherever I end up.
Enjoying your true nature wherever you end up. Is that what
Yes,
I heard you say?
yes. Read between the words. Huh? Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, we are holding space.
Who is that with you?
That's Yoshi.
Yoshi. Really, I think Yoshi is trying to get a message to me too.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kitty.
Thank you.
Blessings. Who else would like to share from their heart? Feel free.
Can you
And the
hear me?
silence. Yes, and I do want to say the silence speaks too, so no pressure. Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
Good. This is Monica.
Monica,
Davis.
I thought it was you. I thought it was you. Yes. So good to hear your voice.
Thank you. This is my first time, and I thank you for this beautiful experience. What stood out to me and gave me great joy was what you said about exploring yourself as a musical instrument and breath by breath and bringing the song into harmony. I love that. I
Oh,
love that so much. And I thank you. This is so beautiful. And that beautiful being behind you is so sweet. I could just kiss him right now.
okay, you can do that.
Okay.
Yoshi, you love kisses, don't you? This is from
Thank
Monica.
you. Thank you,
There's so
Yoshi.
much. Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh,
I
thank
love the
you.
eyes of horses. I've always
I
loved their
know.
eyes.
Yes, their eyes are such pools of sentience and luminosity, right?
Yes. Yes.
And so are our eyes
Mhm.
when we
Thank you so
return.
much. Yes.
Oh, Monica, thank you. You know, I felt I could feel your being here. And there were certain phrases, sometimes when something comes through, I can feel like a deep, I don't know, something like resonance. I guess that's what it is, right? A resonance singing back. And I actually could feel your resonance with the musical quality of your being. Yeah.
I play the harp, the folk harp, so and Native American flutes
I
also.
see. Okay.
Yes.
Well, if you ever feel to join us weekly and offer that,
I would
we,
love to.
yeah, we'll talk about that. But that is
Okay.
so beautiful to know and feel.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just feeling the beauty so deeply of all of us converged as nature beings. And Sheila, I don't think I welcomed you personally either. It is so good to feel you here. Yes, you and your sweet, huggable friend. So, would anyone else like to share in words and song? Robert.
I just want to say that that brought me to a place of really very deep peace. And I like what you did with the breaths of giving back to the trees when I breathed out. I'm gonna think about that some more. Be there when I'm walking through the nature reserve, giving back to the trees. Thank you very much.
Wow, yeah, thank you so much. And just to let you know that your presence is always a real deep gift to my heart. Thank you so much for showing up when you can and for all the consciousness that you're awakening in yourself for us all. There's something about the form of the male embodiment. It feels very, of course, the female embodiment is also incredibly palpably evolving and becoming authentically powerful. But the male embodiment, so to have you and Michael present in the form of male embodiment just is very, very healing. Thank you. And Stanley. You too. And all, oh, Khalil, you too. Oh.
I also want to say thank you to the herd.
They feel it. They feel it. Yes. Thank you to the herd, for sure. All nature beings as one herd. Thank you. And to this little herd. To your herds. And notice how gratitude brings us right into coherence too. I'm noticing this right now. And there's the most gentle, cooling breeze blowing through right now. Gratitude. So a silent breath together now as nature beings. Just see if we can hear more finely with inner senses. This harmonic convergence, singing out, being transceived by the whole. So we close our sacred circle today, but it's never closed. Always making room within to feel this coherent frequency flow, a unitive flow. And thank you. Muzzle to the earth is the only thing I could do right now. It's just kind of 1,001 ways to kneel and kiss the ground. What else could I do right now? So muzzle to the earth below. And we meet there. We meet breath. And thank you. Take care too, Sherry. Blessings to you. We'll see you next week. We will meet weekly for those who feel inclined to flow along. Just let me know. Coherencing with you all, beloveds, loving you. Must be Ash Wednesday. Sorry, Catholic background there. Love you.